All of this time you been telling me lies, that you didn't fuck with me.
Lies.
Through the disguise I can see in your eyes, that you didn't fuck with me.
I seen it.
Ain't no surprise, you just one of them guys tryna fake like you fuck with me. You can miss me with that fuckery. Loyalty never come for free. All of this time you been telling me lies, that you didn't fuck with me.
I know it.
Through the disguise I can see in your eyes, that you didn't fuck with me. Ain't no surprise, you just one of them guys tryna fake like you fuck with me. You can miss me with that fuckery. Yeah. Loyalty never come for free.
You dig? I hope all is good with you. I'm gonna be shedding some light on another black mother. From time to time I do a little commentary, or at least I try to do, on these single moms, these black single moms, and these toxic mindsets with these abusive behaviors. And as you can see, the title of this one was Mommy Whoops Us When We're Liable. This mom here is behind bars after she allegedly disciplined her 3-year-old son by burning his skin so bad that the doctors was forced to perform emergency surgery. Court records also show that this 27-year-old mom is facing charges of repeated acts of child abuse, child neglect, causing great bodily harms, and she's currently in jail with a $50,000 bond. An arrest affidavit also says that a call was placed to 911 on October the 4th after she claimed that her son was burned by boiling water. She waited for hours before she made the call to 911. The boy suffered significant burns and bruises and blisters, and after seeing the skin coming off, doctors immediately sedated this little boy and performed surgery to treat his injuries. Some of the boy's injuries appeared to be newer, while others was in the process of healing. They say the patterns in the injuries are present and have been for quite some time over every part of his body, completely covering his back in protected areas such as his neck and his inner thighs. The injuries would have been extremely painful when they occurred and are outside of what would be considered reasonable discipline for a child. We can never say it enough about the abusive and toxic behaviors of single black mothers. And I'm gonna read furthermore into this article and all it entails, and we're gonna go into the comments as well and see what people had to say. Unbelievable. It also says in an interview with this young lady, this young single mother, that she said that the boiling water was in the kitchen when she went into the bathroom, and she heard the boy scream. Now, the pot was allegedly on the stove boiling, and he allegedly poured the water on himself. And she said she came running out and saw the boy jumping around and trying to get away from the boiling water. But the detectives wasn't buying the story because she couldn't explain how the boy's entire upper body was covered in burns. And the mother goes on to say that some of the injuries was attributed by bug bites, and she consistently and constantly denied disciplining this boy. Now later on, as her story wasn't adding up, police decided to do a further investigation. Okay, and they obtained her cell phone with some very disturbing text messages between her and the boy's father on September the 30th of 2024. And in this one said text message, she had said that the boy had defecated on himself and started playing with it. And the text message from the father asked if he had whooped the boy. And the mother replied, yes. She also said in this said text message that the boy isn't very smart in some ways, and overall he's slow. After further investigation, it also revealed that there were several missed doctor's appointments that would address this young little boy's disabilities. I'm gonna go on and read some of the Google searches that these detectives also found in her phone, okay? One saying, how would you know if you had a warrant? Okay. One also says that she Google searched municipal warrants. She also Google searched second-degree burns staying in the hospital. She also Googled best places for black families to live. She also Googled welts on kids' skin. She also Googled, how do you know CPS is about to take your child away? She also Googled, CPS needs enough evidence to file a report. CPS wants to take a picture. Okay, very disturbing. Very disturbing. Okay, and I know some of y'all are gonna blame it on mental health, but we ain't gonna even do that. I'm gonna get to that too. Okay. She also Googled bugs that leave scratch marks. Okay. She Googled ambulance number, Walgreens near me, proper wound care after burn injury. Does Neosporin help burns heal fast? Alright. She go on to Google, apply for Social Security benefits, child disability report, white spots on brain slower than others. Okay. She also Googled hot tub burns. Okay. Alright, and last but not least, these last four here I'm gonna read. 1. Selling child for money. She Googled that. 2. How to get rid of belt welt on a child. Okay. 3. How do you get rid of belt marks on a child? 4. How do you get rid of bruises on a child? Okay. Going on, oh my God, this story is, man, excuse me, it's hard to read to this shit. It said the detectives interviewed this little boy's siblings, who's 5 and 7. Now note that this little boy is only 3 years old, okay? And they say they detail horrific abuse that allegedly occurred in that home. And the 5-year-old reportedly said, Mama whoop us when we're loud. Whoops them when they're loud. With a white phone charging card. Okay? Her 7-year-old, who's a girl, said that her mother yelled at the boy for stealing water. Okay, and the girl intervened, and the girl described the incident where her mother put her hands around her neck and squeezed for intervening. Okay? She also punched her. And the little girl said it felt hard like someone having spikes on her face. Alright? On October 7th, the judge ordered her not to even be in contact with her children until her next court date, whenever that was. Okay? This is very fucking disturbing. You know, when do the proper people intervene and check the mindsets of these mothers and check the welfare of these children that they are fully aware of being abused? Okay, we're gonna go into this comment and then I'm gonna bring this commentary to a close. Okay. All right. It read one comment. I liked it. This one. She said, "I hope these children are placed with a loving and caring and responsible family. You know, and this woman should be put away for a long time." Okay. One comment goes to say, "So why isn't the man in jail as well?" Okay. Why isn't the man in jail? I agree. He should be arrested as well. Okay. A woman also says to another woman, you know, for trying to project another story into this one, said that she was mentally ill. Okay, and they go on to inform this woman, you know, because they see the projection and the deflection about to occur and say that, you know, that's a totally unrelated story. You know, this is a lot of this going on, you know. And there's another person that goes on to say that black women immediate accountability, you know, projection or possibly related or unrelated trauma responses. And black women don't see other black women doing wrong because black women don't care for their sons. And in self-single mother roles, which creates abusive, toxic, and poor behaviors, black women even say they hate their black sons. This BW comment immediately blamed the black man, the hate being real. There are so many cases being reported now of children being in unhealthy environments and some way, somehow, an absent dad or involved dad to a certain extent get the blame. I agree the dad should be in jail, you know, see, because he knew that it was going on. So both of them should be arrested. However, I don't have any information detailing that he's been arrested, but however, she is sitting in jail. And I hope she never gets out, and I hope that she never has anything to do with her children ever again. And her children are going to grow up and remember this and resent her. You know, this toxic behavior has to stop. And no matter what, black women will try to deflect from the situation. Try to project that, you know, it was the daddy too. You know, he guilty, he's just as guilty. But when do we hold these mothers accountable that inflict way more pain? Mentally, physically, psychologically. You know, when? When will it ever stop? You know. I pray that these children are okay. You know, and I'm gonna be reporting more stories like this as I'm going forward, okay? And I appreciate y'all, you know, for tapping in. This mother is disgusting. Very disgusting. And I hope she get put away for quite some time. I do. Thank y'all for tapping in, alright? Y'all have a good one.